Hi, I'm Dr. Woody. I'm here with Ellie Stang, founder and CEO of Progeny Health. We're here at the annual EY Strategic Growth Forum in beautiful and sunny Palm Springs. So welcome, it's great to have you here.
Thank you, happy to be here.
So as an organizational psychologist, one of the things that really interests me a lot is values and values in leadership.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, as an entrepreneur turned executive now, what are some of those core values that you've relied on to really help guide you through these uncertain times?
Yeah, you know, for me, it's really come down to beginning a business from its infancy and growing it through the stages over the last 10 years to a large business now working nationwide. It comes down to really believing in your idea and certainly doing that gut check and really having the total belief and determination that you can really get the job done. And so those core values have really helped sustain me over the last 10 years.
And so where have those core values come from?
You know, I grew up as a young woman with a family that was very supportive and a mom and dad that were very supportive of me and basically growing up with the belief and the philosophy that I could be anything I wanted to be. And so I truly believed that if I wanted to be president of the United States, I could do that. And so I looked at the world as a place where there were so many opportunities, and that was really supported and nurtured through my childhood. And so it helped me not only go through college, become a physician, and when the opportunity came along to start my own business, I really didn't think I couldn't do it because my parents always enmeshed in me that I could be anything I wanted to be. And so I think that set of values growing up with really helped me become who I am.
And so now, taking the values from you personally, how have you nurtured the growth of those values and embracing those values in your team and those around you who may differ to some extent or come from different places?
Yeah, you know, it's hard. You know, when you start a business, you start with 1 or 2 or 3 people. And as you grow that business, how do you keep those values and that inspiration going? And so for me, it's always been hiring wonderful people, but also being an inspiration and being very optimistic when you're engaging and engaging your employees in projects and joining committees and helping to move the company forward. So I have to always realize on a daily basis that they really look to me to set the tone, and I try and be very positive, engaging, and I think any of my employees will tell you that they really feel that they're part of the program and have a role that's so important in getting the company to where we are today. So.
Was that a tough transition, having to set the tone and being more aware that what you do, it's like parenting, right? You become a role model and they take their cues from that.
Yeah.
What have been some of those challenges in having to transition to be that leader in your organization?
You know, there have been a couple of challenges, and certainly one of them is realizing how important your attitude is, because it really does set the tone in the office. Because I thought, well, how do people always look to me for that?
Right.
And I found you have such an important role, and so I'm conscious of that more than I ever was 10 years ago. And certainly I think with engaging the employees, I think part of that is really giving them the buy-in, giving them the opportunities. We've got projects out there that we tell employees, come up with a crazy idea. And we will let you take that crazy idea through fruition, and we will support you in that. So it's allowing others also to have the opportunity to shine, which really allows them to be engaged and helps us be a better company and deliver a better service.
So in some ways it's stepping out of the way and doing what you can to support them, not...
And that's been hard because it's hard to delegate when you start out doing everything. And then you have to trust others. And that has been a transition and a challenging transition. But I've found the more I pull myself out of the business and allow other people to do their good work, the happier they are and the faster the company grows. So that has been a little bit of a hard lesson, and I'm getting better at that every day.
Well, so this year at the conference, there's a whole new crop of entrepreneurial winning women. So what advice would you have for them when it comes to letting go and pulling back and having that faith and trusting others?
I would say my advice would be to learn from some of my mistakes, is to really trust your staff. You hire talented people, they join your organization because they believe in you and they believe where the company's going. And so delegate, let people do what they're best at, because if you're constantly working inside of your business, you're not going to be able to scale it rapidly. And that has been my biggest lesson, and I hope they learn here that the sky is the limit. They can grow their companies as large as they'd like, but in order to do that, they kind of have to get out of the way a little bit and get outside of the organization to grow.
Well, Ellie, thank you so much for sitting down. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you so much. This has been great. Thanks.